What's up, guys? Gunner56 here. Today I'm going to be doing another video on my airgun collection, mainly because the last one was filmed in a awful format. Okay, that is a bad decision on my part. Unfortunately, it was too late by the time I'd uploaded it, and it was too good of a video to take down. But my collection has changed since then, so let's get into it. Off the Daisy Powerline 340, it is a fully plastic uh, spring single-shot pistol, high-capacity magazine. I actually took a part of a 4x by 15 scope and put it on the end just for a little bit of decoration. This thing does have some minor damage to it. This is, I think, one of my first airgun pistols, but still pretty cool. We have the Crossman 1911. This is a CO2 non-blowback magazine-fed pistol. As you can see, I changed the front sight a little bit, colored it in green. Bottom Picatinny rail, fully plastic unfortunately, but overall pretty cool and cheap, reliable, accurate gun. The Daisy Powerline 15XT, very high quality CO2 non-blowback gun. This is one of the older models, but the BBs actually go in right here, which can be a bit of a pain, but we have a top mount for optics, lowered Picatinny rail, very accurate, very powerful. The CO2 goes in the side right here. Definitely one of the coolest guns that I have. We have my homemade gun, I call it the CP11. It takes parts from the Umarex XCP and a Crossman Classic spring pistol. No magazine, it is single shot, you gotta load in a BB every time. Not very accurate nor reliable, but still pretty cool nonetheless. We have the Umarex Brodax. It is a 10-shot double action CO2 revolver. We have a top and bottom Picatinny mount. Now, this can actually take metal magazine cylinders. It's not meant for the gun, but it goes to another CO2 pellet gun. Changed up the front side a little bit. This is a very reliable and cool gun for only $35. We have the Colt Defender. This is a CO2 non-blowback 1911 compact with a bottom Picatinny mount. I changed up the front sight, colored it in green. Nice Colt logo jewels on the grips. Now, the BBs go in along with CO2 right here on the sides. And a very cool gun, and very reliable. We have the Umarex Colt Peacemaker. This I did a unboxing video on. We got a nice Colt logo on the side. Very shiny. It is a single action army. Capsule fed pellet and pistol. Pellet and BB revolver. Now they actually make 3 versions. They make this edition, which is the pellet version. They make the BB version and the NRA Special Edition, which I really wish I had, but, you can't have everything. And they're very hard to find nowadays, but definitely a very sweet gun. We'll definitely be going more in depth with a review on it. Now we have the Umarex Legends M712 Mauser. You can actually put a stock on it, but the coolest thing about this gun, it has a switch to be fully automatic and semi-automatic. This is a blowback, very realistic, very hefty, full metal gun, just like the real thing. Magazine fed, only holds 18 rounds, which is a massive shame, but it is what it is. Now, Umarex also made a special version of this gun where it was Han Solo's blaster, which is pretty sweet. We have the Benjamin Mark II Trailmaster. This is a very large break barrel pistol. Removable cocking sleeve to make it a lot easier to break down the barrel. Lower Picatinny mount. Green front sights and red front sight and green rear sight. Safety is right here, and it is a 177 caliber pellet only pistol. Moving on to the rifles, we have the Daisy Buck rifle. It is a small lever action. Now, this loop lever is not stock. I'm the one who put that on there. Same thing for the red fiber optic front sight. Very cool gun. I like it a lot. Very lightweight, but pretty accurate, but has low range. full metal, real wooden stock, and only for $40. We have the Daisy Red Rider. This is the normal edition. This is not. They do make more editions like the Christmas Wish and the adult version, and along with a couple other ones, I'm pretty sure. Now I just changed out the ring, put a sling on it, of course the little lock. Everything else about this is stock. This was, like many, my first air rifle. Very accurate, very good range, and very reliable. We have the Crosman V350 V1. This is a very old air rifle. When I first got it, it was very rusted, so I had to spend a couple weeks fixing that up. But I added this little thing on here, in case I wanted to add like a lanyard or something. But very cool gun. Unfortunately, it doesn't work very good, and it's missing the rear sights. But it works, and it's a very cool gun, and I put a lot of effort into it. So we have the Winchester pump airgun. Now, unfortunately, this is completely plastic. It's just imitation wood, but it is some quality imitation wood. Very good BB capacity. Works the same as the Red Rider. Goes in right here, and load it by pulling this back and shaking it a bit. And pretty solid gun. Unfortunately, it has very poor accuracy, but apart from that, it's pretty cool. We have a generic Daisy lever action. Now it did come with a grip that I took off. It was the same color as this. As you can see, it has a lot of wear to it. That's because I gave this to someone as a gift, and a long time later they gave it back, and I actually took off the front sight, switched it out, and got rid of the grip, and this is what we have now. I still think it looks pretty cool, and it performs pretty good despite being left out in the rain. Not but me, of course, but I had to restore it a little bit, and turned out like this. Pretty cool gun. The Crosman Air 17. Now, it's supposed to be modeled after an M16, but as you can see, it's kind of weird looking. Now, the magazine doesn't really do anything. It's kind of there to hold stuff. Same thing for the stock. Just kind of put as much stuff as you want in there. Now, it takes pistols, or excuse me, it takes pellets and BBs. I believe you can buy a 5-pellet magazine that goes right here. Might be more than that, might be less, but it is a single pump, all plastic except for the barrel and the breech, but pretty cool, and it was given to me as a gift, and I like it a lot. We have the Crosman Legacy 1000. As the name implies, it can go up to 1000 FPS. BBs go in right here. It also takes pellets. I have a 4x by 15 scope on it, front fiber optic sight. Unfortunately, at the moment I do have a leak in the air seal, so I will have to get that fixed. But other than that, pretty solid gun. Only costed about $80. Now we have the Barra 1877. As you can see, very shiny. You can see me with my high quality camera in it. Unfortunately, the wood is imitation wood, and the gold is not metal, but steel octagonal barrel, along with the pump. This is actually a pump, not a lever action. It takes pellets and BBs. Got a nice little gun charm on it, and safety is actually right here, which is really cool. But pretty solid gun for only $70. I have the Daisy Powerline 880. This is my personal favorite gun. I call it Old Reliable for a reason. This is my third air rifle that was given to me by Cracker Jack. I've done a lot of customizations to it, added some little things here and there. Put a 4x by 32 scope on it. It is I believe, a Ruger scope, yeah. And I do plan on modding this a little bit more, but it is a variable pump, pellets and BBs. Got a lot of customizations done to this, but overall pretty cool, and one of my favorite guns, and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Cracker Jack. We have the Ruger Black Hawk Elite. As you can see, I changed the scope out and put the riser on it. This is a 1,200 FPS pellet rifle. It is 177 caliber. Very, very sweet gun. Was also given me by Cracker Jack. Thank you. And I do use it a lot. I will be doing a review on it now that I got the scope zeroed in. But very, very solid and the heaviest gun that I own. Next we have the Gammo Wildcat Whisper. It is a suppressed 177 caliber pellet rifle. It is also a break barrel. 9x scope on it, 3 to 9x variable scope. Safety is right here, adjustable trigger. This is 1,300 FPS, so it is my most powerful air rifle, and is actually more powerful than a 22. But I do one day want to change out the barrel for a 22 caliber barrel. But this is definitely my most expensive air gun, and yeah, that pretty much does it. There you have it. That was my redo of my airgun rundown video. Hope you guys like this video. Go check out some of my other ones, like my unboxing video for my Peacemaker and my 880 review. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.